Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Cancer, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the emotional dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance from my Cancers, please. All right, your person, the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so clearly no communication. They're viewing you as the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. And their future actions towards you, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So I kind of feel like you have someone here who may be a little bit self-absorbed. I mean, they could be feeling angry or resentful. They're definitely stuck on what's happened between the two of you, or stuck on you. But we see the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person is definitely looking back at the past, blocking any sort of forward movement or communication right now. I don't know if it's because maybe you shocked this person, the Tower. You may have surprised them, you may have stood up to them, you may have told them off, and that may have been something they weren't expecting. For some of you, if this person isn't talking to you, it's like they're stuck on someone or something here from the past, is what I'm getting. And that's the Two of Wands in reverse. So they're not quite ready to look forward, is what I'm hearing. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius here. All right, they're showing up as the Tower in reverse. This person's avoidant as all anything. Tower in reverse, but they haven't fully let something go. Now, it could be you, Cancer, but it could be something that's happened between the two of you. It could be an ex. All right, and we see the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're holding back and they're holding on tight to something. This is someone who's not ready to look forward. They're just looking back. And I do feel like it has them kind of anchored in a lower vibrational timeline here. All right, they're viewing you as the Tower. So you've shocked and surprised this person. Temperance energy. See, they see you as an earth angel. They may know that you want to heal things, but that you're holding back. You're seeing things from a higher perspective, and I feel like they're not there yet. They're still kind of stuck in the details, stuck in the past. And they see you as the Five of Wands in reverse. So this person, I don't know if this person knows that you want to heal things, Cancer. I mean, maybe you made that very clear to them. You may, you may have told them that you want to heal conflict. You may also be the person that always comes in and does repair here, Cancer. So they might be expecting you to come in and heal things, or, to make things better here. But they do see you as very stable. They see you as very grounded. They see you as self-assured. They see you as a healer, or you have this very healing energy. But their future actions towards you, I feel like this person is going to stay kind of focused on, on grief, on sadness, maybe throwing themselves a little bit of a pity party here. The Six of Wands, yeah. Fighting their inner battles is what I'm seeing. The Six of Wands is ignoring you. And we see the Five of Pentacles. An energy of like disappointment. I feel like this person's going to be disappointing you, ignoring you. I feel this person lacks the capacity for repair at this point in time, Cancer. And it may be because they lack emotional maturity. Your energy, the Three of Swords in reverse, but you're holding back, and it's like you want to heal this. But again, it's like this person, they may just need time. But I also feel like I feel like you're in this really mature energy, Cancer, where you want to approach this as adults. You want to talk about this. You want to heal and you want to repair things, but it's like they don't have that emotional capacity right now, is what I'm getting, because they're too stuck in the past, or they're emotionally immature, or they need more time. Let's see what else we need to know about them. Strategy, energy in reverse. They haven't come up with a plan yet. This person may also be somebody who's used to being in control and used to being strategic, and I think you've pulled the rug out from under them with this Tower moment. We see hostilities. I get this person's really avoidant. They could be really conflict avoidant, or they don't know how to come in and repair that hostilities energy. And we see adjacent possibilities, and they're really, I feel this person's really kind of confused right now, seeing like stuck in the past, but like not seeing a real clear way forward. I get an analysis paralysis here with them. We see caring connection, but they do recognize that there has been, or there is a caring connection here between the two of you. Because most likely, my Cancers, that's how you've always shown up here for this person. What else do we need to know about them? Their shadow, or what might be blocking them. You know, and this can obviously be somebody you've had a fight or an argument with. That's kind of what I was getting with the Tower energy. And like you ready to repair, wanting to talk about things, you know, wanting to get on the same page. But some of you, this could be somebody that you're interested in that just hasn't come forward yet. And we see why not. All right, but staying stuck. You keep repeating old patterns, so it's time to try something new. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words. Yeah, so this person's definitely staying stuck. They have a habit of doing this, Cancer. This is someone who hasn't fully learned their karmic lessons, so they bring them to new relationships. And rushing. You can't hurry, love. The right one is coming in perfect timing. This may be somebody, Cancer. This might be, I can see this is probably really throwing you off, because most likely this person did rush things with you. They probably moved very quickly for a lot of you. Now, that might not be the case, but you know, they may have moved really quickly, and you might feel like they rushed in and they rushed out, or they created, you know, like they kind of switched it up on you real quick or real quickly. Yeah, but and they have a tendency to do that. For some of you, they experience, or they're struggling with body shame, or they don't feel good enough, or they feel like you're a little bit out of their league. All right, what would this person like to say to you? What does this person want my Cancers to know? What does this person want my Cancers to know? I'm struggling to get over the past, yeah. And it could be another connection. It could be something that's happened. But, I mean, this person is clearly stuck in the past, Cancer. And I want to have equal give and take. So they may want to either come in and make it up to you. They may realize that they're lacking reciprocity. They're not showing up in, you know, in a balanced way here. And we see daydreaming. I'm always longing for you. Interesting. So, you know, this, you know, Cancer, for some of you, this may be somebody who was like, who really pursued you. Somebody who was crushing you, somebody crushing on you, somebody here who was really pursuing you. And then you got into this relationship and it moved very quickly. And then boom, there was a fight or an argument, and boom, this person kind of dipped or shocked you with their actions and their behaviors. I mean, that's a really specific message. It's not going to be for all of you. And I feel they have a habit of doing this. I feel they have a habit of doing this in relationships. All right, let's see what's hidden. What are we not seeing that my Cancers may need to know here? You are like no other. So they definitely, they see your worth and your value, that you are not like the other people they've been with, but they're bringing those same patterns and paradigms into the relationship with you, and someone new coming into your life. Now, this can be this person coming back in a sense, in a new energy, transformed. But for others of my Cancer spirit saying, you know, hey, this isn't your only option. That there might be somebody more in alignment for you. Because I'm getting pulled towards this caring connection, and look at that underneath that. we have blossoming abundance, and underneath that we have indecision and financial constraints. And what I'm seeing here is, Cancer, you have this and you offered this caring connection. You saw and you were working towards abundance, but then all of a sudden this person switched it up on you. Or this person, I don't know if they showed you a different side of themselves, or they all of a sudden didn't, I just like didn't seem as sure as they were when they were pursuing you. And financial constraints, for some of you, they may feel overwhelmed. And it's no fault of your own, but I feel like they might feel overwhelmed because they might feel like they're in over their head here, Cancer, or because their feelings really started to deepen, and then they got spooked, they got scared. But I mean, that's somebody that still has quite a bit of work to do, a lot of healing from the past to do, but then also really needing to do some inner work. Because I do feel like they really switched it up on you here. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What do we need to know about this person or this connection for my Cancers, please? Okay, yeah. So they might be thinking the relationship is over, that you're not going to give them a second chance after what they said to you or how they acted or how they behaved. Because I feel like they acted out of line, Cancer. Like they may have made a big deal out of nothing, or made something seem like it was your fault, or like you were being, you were being atrocious in some moment when you were really offering like care and concern. This person knows they need to grow and transform their life. We see seduction energy, so attraction, flirting, and dating. I feel like your person, when a relationship goes beyond that attraction, flirting, and dating, they get scared, because then they have to look at what they really offer, what they really bring to the table. And I feel like they're realizing how high caliber you are, Cancer. And they may have felt in over their head, and not because you were pushing and not because you were too much, but because like this person, once things start to scratch the surface, they know that they still have some work to do on themselves, or they start to feel like, you know what, I'm inadequate, and Cancer is going to see that. Now, for some of you, there may have been some sort of third-party interference here. All right, so just be aware of that. Your advice or your guidance. Soulmate. So you're not mistaken, Cancer. This is a powerful and has been a really powerful soul connection, soul contract. And you were offering and you gave stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance. You were flexible. You were willing to work on this. I don't think they gave you that in return, though. All right. Now, this person may be coming in and you may be talking again to this person, but I want you to be really clear here, Cancer, about, like all relationships go through difficulties. But it's like, it feels like this person doesn't have like the ability to repair, or the way that they deal with conflict and tension may not be in alignment with your nervous system and what you need in a relationship, because I feel like they're leaving you hanging. I feel like they're leaving you in ambiguity. I feel like you've probably reached out and told them that you want to heal things, or that you're here if they want to talk. And again, they've gone like completely radio silent or almost silent. And I also, that King of Swords energy is somebody who may be a bit self-absorbed. It can also be somebody who has a tendency to get mean and nasty when they feel activated or they feel defensive. So, you don't deserve that, Cancer. Just remember, your worth and your value. And also, every relationship goes through rough patches, but you can't be the only one who's doing emotional labor and coming in to repair the connection all the time. It's fine, like, the first time, or, every so, not every so often, but like you can't be the only one who's trying to repair. And I feel like you're actually in a different league than this person when it comes to emotions and emotional maturity, Cancer. All right, I know these are tough messages, and if they're not resonating, do check out your other signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I also like to check my North Node when I'm dealing with soulmate relationships. Their very next actions towards you. Okay, so they are going to be communicating with you. We did see that talking. They're going to be communicating a lot or showing up Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this can be somebody coming in to give a lot to this connection and moving forward, but you have to make sure that what needs to be addressed is addressed, because I don't feel like this person is really good at doing that. Now, for some of my Cancers, I did get another message. You may be getting communication about this person, you know, wanting or needing to be single, wanting to pull the relationship back, dial it back, but, you know, continue to move forward. Now, you're going to have to really, really take some time and think if that works for you. You know, does dialing the relationship back, does that work for you? Is that a possibility here for you? And we see the Five of Coins. They're missing you, and they do want to come out of the cold here, Cancer. There's a lot to think about here, okay? Let's see what your messages, advice, and guidance are for from the Quiet Truth Oracle. This feels one-sided for a reason. I'm sure it did. I have no doubts that this felt one-sided. And I also feel like if there was a fight or an argument here, Cancer, some of you were left feeling confused. Kind of like the rug got pulled out from under you. Like this person was fighting by themselves. Not for all of you, but for some of you. All right. You're allowed to change your mind. So some of my Cancers, the way you're seeing this person has been or is changing because of this. Feelings exist, but consistency doesn't. Yeah. And I feel like, again, they switched it up on you. All right. And your feelings are responding accurately. So how you're feeling, Cancer, if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling rejected, if you're feeling worn out, exhausted, whatever it might be, it's like you're responding correctly. And you're safe to wait. You don't have to rush things here, Cancer. All right. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.